All right, are you there? Hey, traders. So let's go through our daily routine. I believe many of you cannot log in, but my goal today is to get that fixed, and everything should be right as rain. Fingers crossed. Uh, it's how things are. So, anyways, hey, let me remind you. Where's my mouse? Oh, here we go. Let me remind you that trading is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results, but please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, and never risk money you cannot afford to lose. Let's start with headline update from our headline radar, aka the Squawk Box. Loading, loading, loading.
Euro yen forecast support at 175. Do you holds the key to immediate bullish continuation?
Colombia retail sales year over year below expectations 14%. In August, actual 12.4%.
Ripple price forecast. XRP bears tighten grip as Ripple Absa Bank eye crypto custody in Africa.
US stocks move sharply higher on upbeat earnings news.
Gold hovers below record highs as US China trade war and Fed bets dominate. ECB's Nagel, German economy is improving.
Tech sector leads the charge. Google and Apple outshine in a mixed market.
Yeah,
US dollar
4,000.
Canadian dollar technicals. The US dollar Canadian dollar remains above the old ceiling. Can momentum be reestablished? Euro holds ground as trade tensions and Fed easing outlook weigh on the greenback.
Fed's Moran. The economy is more vulnerable to shocks because policy is restrictive.
Man, that's quite an update. How many headlines was that? 10? Maybe I need to narrow that down, or maybe it's okay. But yeah, gold at 4,200. That is just something else, huh? Lovely. So anyways, what's on the calendar? I'm looking at what ECB speech.
Australian dollar, US dollar rises as RBA.
All right. I have a mute button there. I don't know if you've noticed that. But anyways, nothing really on the calendar for today to be concerned about, at least not high level, high vol kind of stuff. Zoom over to the market radar. And that is interesting. I thought I fixed this. So if I'm logged in as someone with full access, although maybe it doesn't know I'm logged in. Yeah, you know what? I might actually, I think, I thought I had fixed this glitch, but maybe not. So you don't need to do this. I need to do this because I'm an admin and it glitches out on me. And my account hasn't been a priority. You're a priority, but let's see if it fixes this. Because then it should just say, oh, well, you should be logged in. So it's thinking, which sometimes is a good thing. It's doing something. Oh no, did I find a new bug? Buggy. Yeah, it'll work. It's probably my hotel room internet connection, huh? Slow as molasses on a cold Georgia morning. All right, well, that should not have happened. Interesting. Well, looks like I got fun things to do today. Let's see if it'll let me in. This is from yesterday. I hope I didn't just screw up my live stream. Uh, that's not supposed to happen. Um, what? No, 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 no. I wonder why it did that. That's not supposed to be there. What happens if I click here? That makes sense. Here's the open your free account, which is great. But this other thing, oh no, I screwed it up. That wasn't supposed to happen. It's using an old logic. Shoot, I just ruined our live stream because now I can't get into. Now I can't get into the account. Wayne, hey, Wayne, I got a new complaint. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just have to do technical analysis with this is Trader's Way. Okay, let's burn through some charts. This is going to be brief only because I gotta go, yo. And yeah, so anyways, just want to take a look at some of these yen opportunities. Notice, like for example, notice that we've done basically a full Monty M2, M4 back to the central pivot point. That's sort of a sign of neutrality of this move, the big move, the bigger picture move. And now you have to kind of reset and ask yourself where it's going to go next. And this is what helps, like seasonality and stuff like that really helps. Let's see if it let me in. No, look at that. Operation timed out, configure. All right. So, yeah. So that's a disaster on my part. Why did I do that? Yeah. So I'll tell you what. Why don't I focus um, today on getting it working? How about that? Getting that working. For those that are able to log in, most things should be working. Um, and then you'll notice somebody asked a question about the scorecards. Um, that's the next step. Is recalibrating. Would that be the word? Recalibrating, rating, recalibrating the scorecard process because the old sort of absolute numbers, like the calculations that we made, like, is GDP expanding or contracting? Ooh, it's a one. Oh no, it's contracting. Ooh, it's a negative one. Okay, that's great. It's a good methodology. Um, but we have built the scorecards, um, and it's much, much, much more sophisticated. Um, so the number one goal is provide um, the hardcore data that you need to make daily decisions. And then the second goal is then take that level of complexity, like the new level of scorecarding. We don't call it scorecards anymore, but that will be presented as as well. Monday, Tuesday, that kind of stuff. But right? So it's there. It's not like we're starting from scratch. Yeah, but it's complicated, so I have to review it. Yeah, simple enough. So why don't I pull the plug since it was a an inconvenience turned into a disaster when I decided to log out.